Weeds, the tireless invaders that never seem to take a hint. You pull them out, and they're back in days. You spray, they shrug it off. It's frustrating, backbreaking, and honestly, it steals the joy out of gardening. But what if I told you the best gardeners don't fight weeds at all? They outsmart them. Welcome to the crop corner method of effortless, year-round weed control. No chemicals, no endless bending, just pure, science-backed techniques that make weeds disappear and stay gone. This is the secret to truly carefree gardening, working with nature instead of battling it. And once you learn the simple layers that keep weeds out for good, you'll never waste another weekend pulling them again. Every time you turn your soil, you think you're helping it breathe, but in reality, you're waking up a sleeping army of weed seeds. These seeds, buried deep and harmless, suddenly get access to light, warmth, and oxygen, and that's when the invasion begins. The secret weapon? Stop digging. The no-dig method has revolutionized modern gardening. Instead of disturbing the soil, you build on top of it. Simply spread a 5 to 7 centimeter layer of mature compost directly over your beds. No turning, no mixing. That rich compost acts like a natural barrier, keeping light away from weed seeds buried below. The seeds that can't see the sun simply stay dormant. Over time, earthworms and microbes gently pull that compost downward, naturally improving soil texture and fertility. Within 2 to 3 growing seasons, you'll see up to 90% fewer weeds, richer soil, and stronger crops. Your soil will hold moisture, better resist compaction, and thrive, without you lifting a spade. The secret here is simple. Don't dig harder. Let nature do the work for you. Got leftover boxes from deliveries? Don't toss them. Turn them into your next weed barrier. Plain uncoated cardboard is one of the most powerful tools for keeping garden beds weed-free. Here's how to use it the right way. Flatten out sheets of cardboard, removing any tape or staples, and lay them directly over your garden bed. Overlap each sheet by about 10 centimeters to ensure not even a sliver of sunlight sneaks through. Once everything's in place, drench the cardboard with 1 to 2 liters of water per square meter, just enough to make it soft and flexible, so it molds to the soil perfectly. Now, top it off with 8 to 10 centimeters of compost or natural mulch. This upper layer keeps things tidy, holds in moisture, and begins feeding your soil from day one. Within 6 to 12 months, the cardboard will completely break down, turning into nutrient-rich organic matter. Unlike synthetic weed mats that suffocate plant roots and trap moisture, cardboard allows natural airflow and drainage. It's sustainable, cheap, and astonishingly effective. Proof that sometimes the simplest tricks are the smartest. If your garden feels like an endless squat workout, it's time to elevate your growing space. Raised beds not only save your back but also create a physical barrier that makes it harder for creeping weeds to invade. When you raise your bed about 60 centimeters high, you're creating a natural line of defense, but the real secret lies in what you grow inside those beds. Plant a living mulch, something like white clover. It forms a dense green carpet that blocks sunlight from reaching bare soil, starving potential weeds before they even sprout. This combination, raised height plus living cover, cuts weed pressure by up to 70%, all while enriching the soil. Clover fixes nitrogen, improves structure, and keeps the ground cool. Together they form a living ecosystem where weeds simply can't compete. Mulch is where good gardens become great. You see, a thick, even blanket of organic material doesn't just block light, it transforms your entire soil system. Spread 5 to 8 centimeters of clean, untreated wood chips around your plants. This layer prevents weed seeds from getting the sunlight they need to germinate, but it does so much more. Mulch keeps your soil up to 25% more hydrated, protecting roots during hot, dry spells. To keep it working effectively, never let your mulch layer drop below 5 centimeters. Anything thinner breaks down too quickly and allows light through. Check your beds twice a year, early spring and late summer, and top up as needed. Stick with natural wood chips, straw, or shredded leaves. Avoid dyed or chemically treated mulch, which can harm soil microbes and slow plant growth. Once you establish this routine, you'll notice a dramatic change. The few weeds that do appear will be shallow-rooted, soft, and ridiculously easy to pull out, if they even bother showing up at all. Most gardeners don't realize how much their watering habits invite weeds to grow. Overhead sprinklers seem efficient, but they wet everything, including the top layer of soil where weed seeds lie waiting. That's all it takes for a new invasion. The smarter move is drip irrigation. This system delivers slow, targeted water straight to the roots of your plants, keeping the upper soil layer dry. And dry soil is a death sentence for weed seeds. So, set up a simple drip line system, attach it to a timer, and let it run for about 15 to 20 minutes each morning, depending on your soil and weather. You'll use less water, your crops will grow stronger, and you'll deny weeds the moisture they need to sprout. It's honestly one of those small changes that creates massive long-term results, less water wasted, fewer weeds, and, healthier plants. Each of these methods is powerful on its own, but when you combine them, that's when the magic really happens. A no-dig base keeps buried weed seeds asleep, cardboard smothers existing ones, raised beds with living mulch block sunlight, wood chips lock in moisture and block out light, and root-focused watering keeps the topsoil dry and, inhospitable. You see, these layers work together like nature's armor, preventing weeds from ever finding a foothold. And over time, your soil becomes richer, your plants healthier, and your workload smaller. So, you're not fighting weeds anymore. You're designing a system where they simply don't belong. And the beauty of it all? You're saving time, saving money, and saving your back, while creating a thriving, self-sustaining garden that rewards you every season. A weed-free garden isn't about chemicals or brute force, it's about understanding how nature really works. Every layer of compost you add, every piece of cardboard you lay, and every drop of water you direct to roots builds a smarter, stronger ecosystem. So stop battling nature and start working with it. Build layers, protect your soil, water wisely, and soon enough you'll step into a garden that practically runs itself, a garden where weeds are nothing but a distant memory. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to subscribe to Crop Corner, hit that like button, and share this with a friend who's tired of endless weeding. Let's grow smarter together, one weed-free bed at a time.